Hello, and welcome to this video on Oracle Linux iostat utility. The iostat command is used for monitoring system input-output device loading by observing the time that the physical disks are active in relation to their average transfer rates. This information can be used to change system configuration to better balance the input-output load between physical disks and adapters. First, as root, run the iostat command. As you can see, the first line displays the Linux kernel version, host name, current date, architecture, and number of CPUs on your system. The next two lines display CPU statistics. For multiprocessor systems, the CPU values are global averages among all processors. The columns are defined as follows. User is the percentage of CPU used while executing applications at the user level. Nice is the percentage CPU used while executing at the user level with nice priority. System is the percentage of CPU used executing at the system kernel level. IO8 is the percentage of time the CPUs were idle while the system had an outstanding disk I/O request. Steal is the percentage of time spent in involuntary wait by the virtual CPU or CPUs while the hypervisor was servicing another virtual processor. And idle is the percentage of time that the CPU was or the CPUs were idle and the system did not have an outstanding disk I/O request. The remaining lines display statistics on a per physical device or per partition basis. You can include block devices and partitions as arguments to the iostat command. If no arguments are included, the report displays all devices that the kernel has statistics for. The columns are defined as follows. The device or partition name as listed in the /deb directory. TPS is the number of transfers or I/O requests per second issued to the device. KB_read/s is the amount of data read from the device expressed in the number of kilobytes per second. KB_WRTN/s is the amount of data written to the device expressed in the number of kilobytes per second. KB_read is the total number of kilobytes read, and then KB_WRTN is the total number of kilobytes written. To view statistics in megabytes, include the -m option when running the iostat command. As you can see under the device report section, data is read and written in MBS or megabytes. To view extended statistics, run the iostat command with the -x option as follows. Additional stats are displayed when using -x, which are r/s is the number of read requests that were issued to the device per second. W/s is the number of write requests that were issued to the device per second. RKB/s is the number of kilobytes read from the device per second. WKB/s is the number of kilobytes written to the device per second. RRQM/s is the number of read requests merged per second that were queued to the device. WRQM/s is the number of write requests merged per second that were queued to the device. RRQM is the percentage of read requests merged per second that were queued to the device. WRQM is the percentage of write requests merged per second that were queued to the device. R_await is the average time in milliseconds for read I/O requests issued to the device to be served. W_await is the average time in milliseconds for write I/O requests issued to the device to be served. AQU-SZ is the average queue length of the requests that were issued to the device. RAREQ-SC is the average size in kilobytes of the read requests that were issued to the device. WAREQ-SE is the average size in kilobytes of the write requests that were issued to the device. SVCTM is the average service time in milliseconds for I/O requests that were issued to the device. And then util is the percentage of CPU time during which I/O requests were issued to the device. Next, clear the screen. You can run multiple reports at different intervals by using interval and count arguments when executing the iostat command. This example displays 30 reports at 2-second intervals for all devices. As you can see, a large amount of data is being read then written to the SDA device. And then finally finishes reading and writing to device SDA. This concludes the video. Thank you for watching.